Guys, are Uber drivers earning more money or less money in 2025? Now listen, me and a few of the lads from our Patreon account has done some research. We've looked back, we've calculated, and we have got the results in this video, guys. Listen, this was a bit of a pain to get organised. We ended up sorting it out, and obviously I had to do the full article in DM News, so make sure you go check that out. That's got the full breakdown of it all. But obviously I'm going to hit yous with the YouTube and TikTok with the video and just break down the article as well, and also tell yous all about it, guys. Listen, it's a very, very interesting video, and it surprised me at the end of it. Honestly, it's unreal. Do your favourite, guys. Like, subscribe, you know the score. Give us a follow on all the socials. And I hope you enjoyed the video, because it's a shock, eh? Go on, see you in a sec. Listen, honestly, right, this surprised me so much. So me and the lads got together, obviously, with the Patreon and all that. Make sure you go check it out if you want to join. 7-day free trial. Come and chat with us anyway. But listen, we were talking about Uber in 2025. And a lot of lads are saying, well, to be honest, I'm kind of earning similar to what I was last year. And even though the rates are massively different, it's kind of still balancing out as like what we were earning last year anyway. So I was like, wow. So we literally just thought, sit down and do the research anyway. So let's point out a few things first, right? So from January, February 2025 to January, February 2024, the rates on the passenger side seem like they've dropped. The drivers per mile income has dropped, and it seems like the commission has gone up. So the commission can vary from 0 to 50%. Depending on the job, depending on loads of different scenarios. But when we do the research on the commission taken, for the weekly update from Uber, it's bouncing between 30 and 35% each week, which just seems a bit more than last year anyway. So it does seem that Uber is paying the drivers less, especially per mile and everything else. So we thought it would be interesting to do a little research, do a little bit of a test. So just to compare the two first, online time and driving time is different. Online time, right, is when you just go online. You could sit there, not pick a job, and you could be online for an hour and earn nothing. So your hourly wage is naught, obviously. So just say you do a 10-hour shift, and some people go, bloody hell, I only earned 80 quid. Do you know what I mean? But they could have just been sat in the city centre for 3 hours waiting for a job or whatever. So online time, it's not a good metric to calculate because everyone's personal driving experience is different. Some people cherry pick, some people accept every job, some people won't accept a job under a tenner. Do you know what I mean? There's too many variables when it comes to that test. And also, you can't check online time from last year. So we took online time off the table and we just went for one metric that stayed consistent over the last 12 months is driving time. So driving time is when we accept the job and complete the job, right? It's like Uber's metric of like, let's see that. Start the job, finish the job. That's how much time it was, right? But last year, we were more than definitely getting more per mile on our jobs, weren't we? Like a 5 mile job would have been 9-10 quid, wouldn't it? Where depending, a 5 mile job could be 6 quid now. Do you know what I mean? Have you noticed though in this year that Uber's kind of changed where it's not more per mile, it's more time. And a lot of people have said this in the past. So, like, have you noticed if you do a 10-mile job, straight down the motorway, junction to junction, no traffic, yeah, you get a tenner. But if you've done a 10-mile job through the city centre and then through the side streets down the 30 zones, that'll be an 18 quid job, 19 quid job. Not because the mileage has changed, it's because the time has changed on the job. And it feels like that's the way they've gone. So a lot of these long distance jobs now are nearly £1 a mile, because it's all motorway. Do you know what I mean? So what we wanted to find out was this way paying us more or less than the old way? So either a per mile rate or what we're on now is more of a per time rate, right? So we went back in time, a few of the drivers went back in time and picked a random week from early 2024, I think it was January, February or March, picked a random week and compared it to a random week of their own, right, of this year. Right, same car. We made sure that whoever the drivers got involved was in the same car, worked the same area. Nothing much changed, right? we couldn't really use some of the lads who like recently got rid of a bus and got in a car, because then you compare an XL to X, right? I'm on about carbon copies. The same driver, same location where they worked in the same vehicle. So not much has changed, but they're comparing 2024 to 2025, right? So the breakdown is on drivermatty.co.uk, right? Sorry, drivermatty.com, but it's also on dmnews.co.uk, right? So the full breakdown of the evidence below, right? Go and read the article. I'll put the link in the description of the YouTube video, right? So, one screenshot. Yeah, let me flip the screen. Right. This is on DM News, right? Yeah. So, Uber drivers, blah, 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 blah. Right. There we go. So, evidence 1, 2024, £26.70 per hour compared to 2025, £25.43. So in this example, February to February, yeah, he earned more last year per hour. Driving time. This is not online time, guys. The drivers aren't earning this. Do you know what I mean? This is driving time. It's not including waiting around for a job, being online, check. There's nothing at all. It's just purely driving on the road time, okay? I want to bet that Uber drivers aren't earning £26 an hour, guys, yeah? Right? So we got this, right? So next example. Yes, I'm not lying, by the way. He earned more per hour than the last year's. Yeah. So 26th of Feb, 4th of March, 571. 3rd of Feb, 10th of March, 503. He earned more per hour in 2025. How mad is that? And I weren't even expecting these results, you know. I was actually going to, when I done this idea in this video, I was expecting the 2024 rates to be a lot higher nearly every week we tried. But it swings and roundabouts. It goes up and down, honestly. Yeah, look at this one. £29.40, £31.80. So same again, this driver has earned more per hour in 2025. I just don't get it, honestly. There you go. £30.80, £29.05. Look how similar those random weeks are. So that's near the end of March, and that's the middle of February. Right? It's crazy. It's like Uber balances your wages to make sure it's kind of... I don't know. We're just all guessing here. Yeah, look, another example. More this year than last year. And that's the results, look. Make sure you share your results on my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and obviously consider joining the Patreon. Listen, let me flip the screen again. I bet you weren't expecting that result, are you? It is literally so close. We literally done the tests, multiple drivers, multiple locations, and yet they all said it's around a couple of quid difference either way, though. Do you know what I mean? So we're proper focused, and it's bumming us out, obviously, focused at that mile rate and how much it's affecting us. Do you know what I mean? But proof in the pudding, they're actually not paying us any less than you were last year. Driving time. This is the only thing we can track. Now, myself personally, I would probably say we're doing a lot more miles in 2025 than we were in 2024. But this is more of just a per hour income wage. Do you know what I mean? There's too many metrics to compare. Like, we'll be doing more miles this year because the rates are less, do you get me? But Uber's busy this year than last year, maybe. There's too many variables to go in the fact, but the fact that we compared 2025 and 2024, and it was just so close, random weeks, honestly. Do us a favour, do your own tests, let me know in the comments. It's dead simple to do. You grab a random week from this year, go back in time, get a random week from early last year, right? And then you just divide the money by the driving time hours shown in the app, and then compare the results. That simple, honestly. Let me know in the comments, guys. Apologies, a bit of a long video today, but it is a very interesting discussion. But let me know in the comments what you think, and definitely, obviously, subscribe and everything else. You know the score. And it's yeah, I was blown away by the results. To be honest, blown away. Let me know in the comments what you think, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.